volatility continues on Wall Street as markets adjust to President Trump's sweeping tariffs. Take a look at this. Despite a strong morning, the daily result is not so good. For the day, the Dow down 319 points. It's nearly a 1% drop for the day overall. And taking a closer look at that precipitous drop, after about 10:30 a.m. Eastern, it dropped roughly 1,700 points in about 5.5 hours. National correspondent Mitch McCann joins us from New York. Mitch, a pretty volatile day once again. I think this is the fourth straight day where stocks have really seen a lot of red, a lot of volatility. What was your takeaway?
Yeah, I think that's a great way to describe it. It has certainly been a volatile day, and at the end of the day, a very different picture to what we saw this morning. When the markets opened, we saw large surges. In fact, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was up around 1,100 points at one time earlier today, and those numbers are not what we're seeing at the closing bell only a few moments ago. In fact, we've seen a large slide across all the three indices that we've been looking at amid the news that Donald Trump, the president, has no plans to pause these heavy tariffs going into effect overnight. Now, if we look at the numbers just briefly, the Dow Jones finished down 320 points. That's a fall of 0.84%. The S&P 500 was down 1.57% at the close today, and the Nasdaq fell 2.15%. So that early optimism was erased by the closing bell, and we've been taking a look at a number of the stocks this afternoon referred to as the Magnificent Seven because of their influence and dominance on the market. Now, they were going very well today. In fact, Tesla was up almost 5% at one point today. It finished down around 5%. Nvidia was down as well, around 1.5%. And Apple was a big mover as well. It was down at the closing bell around 5% today. So big changes reflecting the volatility that we've been seeing.
And it wasn't bad news for every industry. There was one that actually we saw a bit of a surge today. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right. That's the healthcare industry after the U.S. government announced it will be paying more money to Medicare Advantage providers than was previously estimated or proposed. Now, Medicare Advantage providers are health insurance companies that give Medicare insurance plans to seniors over the age of 65. As a result, we've seen a strong performance from those providers today, including two of the biggest. Humana Healthcare, which is based in Kentucky, was up around 9.45% at the close, and United Healthcare, based in Minnesota, was around 5% up today. So good performance from healthcare providers, but really, more broadly, it has been another negative day on the stock market.
Yeah, Mitch McCann in New York. Mitch, thank you for those insights as trading wraps up for the day.